Hey everybody, welcome to this week's video. This is the last week before the drift meet. So this weekend is actually the drift meet, but next week's the video will be for the drift meet. So we got a couple things to do. We need to adjust the clutch pedal, do one more bolt check, and do a little bit of soldering and zip tying of wires, and that's about it. Just some simple things, but definitely looks like it's gonna rain here. I don't know if y'all can see all this. Let me see if I can change the light balance a little bit. Maybe not. It looks like it's gonna rain, so I don't know how much we're gonna be able to get done all in one go, but we're gonna get some stuff ready. So basically the first thing that we need to do is adjust the clutch pedal. The bite point's kind of high on it. It's almost at the top. So I'm going to try to adjust it. I'm aiming to get it adjusted for the middle. And then the other thing we need to do, whenever you convert a O2 to 05, I don't know about the O1s, but O2 to 05 auto IS300 to a manual, which this is, you have to run a wire from your gauge cluster to your ECU, which will allow for the check engine light to go off. Well, I did that and the car starts stuttering a lot. I'll see if I can find a video of that. I'm not too sure if I have one. I'm pretty sure it's the throttle body. I had asked the people in the forums and they said whenever your throttle body starts going out, for these cars it's a really common thing, that whenever that wire's run, you'll start losing power and you'll start cutting out like that. So I just have it unplugged from the ECU. Well, the wire, I have it pinned up right here now. Originally it would just sit, let me see if I can get it. It would literally sit like that, like on top of the clutch pedal, and you would start grabbing it. So I'm just gonna remove the wire and solder back the wires that are up here. And then since I'm getting a auto ECU for the 1J and then getting converted to manual and all that, some weird stuff, I don't believe I'm gonna need that wire anyways. So yeah, so it's pretty useless. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of that and then do one more bolt check on the diff, make sure everything's good. And then I think I'm ready. Do fluid checks. I need to do fluids. Sorry about all this stuff right here. If you're excited for the drift meet just like me, make sure to leave a comment and a like. Let me know that you're excited and leave a like because it'll help get my videos out there. So let me get started because the door just closed on me. That means there's rain coming because of the wind. Also, this will be a relatively short video. I have a really good video coming out. I'm waiting for a couple people to get back into town so I can finish recording for them. And let me see, I'm gonna try to get it done next week. Next week video should be the good video, I'm hoping. And then the week after that will be the drift meet video. So sorry for the delay videos, but I'm pretty excited for this video to come out. So I'm gonna try to get this video out as soon as possible. Okay, so I just got a couple things to do real quick. I'm just finished taking out my dash. It was like 3 volts and it comes out super easily. But the thing I need to do to it is, let me see if I can get a, see that wire right there that's cut? Let me turn up the ISO real quick. So there we go, got the dash out super easily. So the thing that I need to change on here, let me see if I can hold this in one hand real quick. So all I'm changing on here is with this harness, I just soldered in a wire right here that goes straight to the ECU. That's for the manual ECU, so all I'm gonna do is cut this and just reconnect it back onto there like that, and then it'll be a complete auto harness again. So that's pretty much the only thing. The reason that I'm not keeping this is just because it doesn't work. It doesn't work because my throttle body's going out or something's wrong with this engine. So whenever I have it connected, it actually kills the car. So that's always fun. So it also, like I said earlier, gets stuck on the clutch pedal. So yeah, keeping that off. But I'm just gonna cut it on this yellow wire and just resolder it, and we'll be good to go. So I finally finished soldering these wires and putting everything back together. Let me see if I can get it. Not the best solder, but it was really close to the actual it was really close to the actual plug, so I just needed to get it as good as I could. But yeah, now time to put everything together and then pull the wire out, which is right here, as you can still see. It's on by the clutch pedal, and then maybe wrap those up down there with some zip ties and zip tie them up so they're not just dangling. Alrighty, so I got everything pulled out from the dash and from under the hood. So no more wire there, which is perfect. The only thing I need to do now is to work on this fire hydrant right here, because whenever you hit a bump, it just does that. So maybe just put something under it, under this bracket, to keep it from shaking. Easy enough. Ended up just taking out the glove box so I can get a good, read on it. All these wires they're going to my old amp position because for the IS300, if you have an aftermarket stereo, it doesn't really like to
jump off that stereo, so you have to wire in everything yourself. So basically I'm just going to throw in some zip ties and zip them up here instead of hanging down here. I thought I had did it before, but I guess not. But not too hard. I'll probably just end up zip tying it to something up here along these lines or somewhere around there. Okay, so here we go. I got these two pieces cut up. Didn't have a saw, so I just used some string and stepped on this piece of PVC pipe and cut it up. So pretty easy. Not going to paint it, but these are just going to go underneath the bolts. I'll show you real quick as spacers, and then these will add more rigidity and keep it from shaking, so even better. Okay, so got the whole thing unbolted. So basically these spacers right here, sorry about the mess, I was literally just finished up the other project in here. These spacers right here will end up going bottoms of these bolts, kind of like this, and that will keep it spaced out. So hopefully this will work. I'm gonna test fit it and then we'll see. Alright guys, so I just got everything packed up. I can go do a quick overview of all this. Basically I just packed extra fluids, a jackets, a chair, my wheels, tools. Did a quick bolt check over on the car. Check the fluids on the car before I'm going. Make sure I have all the lug nuts, everything I need pretty much to go on to do the drift meet. And I was getting kind of scared because I checked. So the drift meet is hosted by Novice Garage, and in the tech sheet about a week ago it said that I needed a DOT helmet. But if you check here now, it actually says, let me see if I can get it to, so it says you need a Snell rating of a SA 2010. And this had me freaking out because I had bought the wrong helmet, but I actually contacted them and they said that the DOT was going to be fine, which is great because I can actually still run my GoPro. So hopefully everything will be fine. I know it's going to be a really short video, but I just wanted to put out something for this week. That way I would have something done, you know? Also, I'm still planning on getting all these other videos put out. I just haven't had time because of the drift meet and because of school. I'm trying to get everything turned in so I can go to the drift meets and all that, so. Took out all the rugs and all that, all the stuff in the back, some extra trash I had in the back of the car. I ended up having to take out my speaker box and my amp, took out some of the wires. For all the power wires and all of the ground wires that went to the actual amp, I just taped them up and hid them away. Make sure that nothing's visible, make sure that nothing's gonna short out. So I basically did a whole check over, made the car, took out a lot of weight of the car, so it should be able to transition a lot better. And then when I get back, this should be ready to go in. The 1J harness should be here probably about next week. They said it should be done next week, so it should be ready to go in by next week. And then all I have to do is just transfer in a couple of these. All I have to do is transfer my alternator, my pump, and my AC condenser maybe, and we should be good to go. I think that is about it. So slowly but surely we're making our way in with the car. This stuff should be pretty simple, should be about a 6-hour swap. I'm still waiting to put on my throttle body just because I have to route the harness through and around and behind and all that stuff, so I just left it off on the floor over here just in case. And I still have all the fluids, all the hoses, I have everything pretty much ready to go. I have all the turbo and this beautiful thing all painted. This is the original, let me see if I can get this to show. So this is the original heat shield, and I don't know if y'all can see, but the paint that I put on there, it's still it's heat resistant paint, but it's it's got sparkles in it. I kind of scratched it right there, but you won't be able to see it. Put new dress up bolts on there, so you know it looks pretty. Although you won't be able to see it too much, and I mean it still look pretty. I'm thinking about putting back on the blow off valve so I don't blow up this turbo, but we'll see how that turns out for me. So again, I know this video is really short, and I want to apologize for that, but I just had a lot of stuff going on. So if you like this video and are excited to see the drift meet coming tomorrow, actually, the video won't be up till next week, but the drift meet is tomorrow. Make sure you like and comment to let me know you're excited. And hopefully I can keep on doing this stuff once this channel gets a little bit bigger. I mean, tires aren't cheap, but neither is having a car channel. So hopefully this will work out for us, and hopefully nothing goes bad.